Hello, Washington. I am Dylan Mercado.
And I am Jaden Hine. We are your hosts for the first edition of Blue Jay Journal TV this school year.
Coming up, we'll take a look at the improved student parking situation.
We will also learn more about the Little Free Library movement.
Those stories and more are coming, so stay tuned.
Blue Jay Journal TV starts right now. Even people with insurance struggle with medical bills. The mystery of why some things are covered and others are not often leaves people frustrated.
We are going to meet one family that believes proper health care is indeed priceless, especially when something as simple as a steering wheel fails to work properly.
This poor guy started saying, I'm really sorry, I'm with Sarah. Didn't really know what he was talking about, and I was like, what? And he kept saying he was sorry.
At the end of her freshman year, 15-year-old Sarah Heyman experienced a life-changing event.
At my friend Josie's family event, and she had a UTV, and we were driving on back roads. We were coming towards a turn, and the steering wheel just comes off. We hit the ditch. I flew out first. I guess I hit the ground, I rolled, and then Josie just could tell something happened, and she called 911. It took them a really long time to get there, it felt like. And they started asking me questions, and they were like, okay, do you know how old you are? And I said 14. Then Josie was obviously like crying, and she was like, she's actually 15. And they're like, okay, she's gonna need to go in a helicopter. I was so happy they were coming. Like, I was like, it's gonna be okay, like, I'm gonna get help, like, I'm gonna be fine.
As soon as Sarah reached Children's Hospital in St. Louis, she was greeted by many doctors.
She was taken so quickly to Children's and had access to plastic surgeons that work with pediatric patients that knew exactly how to take care of her.
Along with all of the top-notch care that was received, there was a price tag.
I was shocked when I found out how much it did cost. Her hospital bill was $23,000, and so for just that one night in the hospital, and so we paid $3,000. They did pay all of the hospital bill other than our deductible, but they're not paying all of the helicopter bill. And I don't understand, because most people that are being helicoptered are pretty sick. I think because she's my daughter that you can't really put a price on that.
Even though the Heyman's insurance covered most of Sarah's medical bills, according to Aetna Healthcare, 26% of Americans report that they or a family member have problems paying medical bills. This is Faith Wheeler, reporting for Blue Jay Journal TV.
The number of people who read for enjoyment in our country is declining. Jonathan Amlong recently sat down with someone who is working to fix the problem.
They say good things come in small packages. In this case, they came in little boxes.
The Little Free Library movement was started in 2009 by a fellow in Wisconsin who wanted to honor his mother, who was a school teacher. In 2011, he turned it into a nonprofit. He had about 400 Little Free Libraries at that point. And now worldwide, there are over 32,000 Little Free Libraries. In Missouri, there's about 125. And since April, we have 3 in Washington.
Dawn Kitchell had a lot of support with her project. The Missourian, the Washington Public Library, and the YMCA worked with Dawn to put Washington, Missouri on the world map of Little Free Libraries.
Last year we made it the project for the Run to Read, and we raised a little money and used that as seed money to start the project.
The libraries are a great and unique way to reach readers of all ages and get them excited about reading.
But the concept of the Little Free Library is take a book, leave a book. So the goal is that readers will take one of the books that we put in there and return a great book that they have read for others to enjoy.
Each of the 3 libraries have their own details and characteristics that separate them from each other.
Free libraries were built by a man named Jeff Wilt. He's really quite an artist, and he donated his time and all the materials, and he's so creative, and he put so much time and effort and energy into them, and each one is unique and fun.
With the support of the community and its partners, the Little Free Libraries are inspiring readers in our town.
We have the library and the Amtrak station here, which is a schoolhouse. The Little Free Library at the All Abilities Playground is modeled kind of after a castle, and it has a little hidden visitor in the back of that Little Free Library. And then our Little Free Library out at Phoenix Park is a little more traditional. It looks a lot like a birdhouse. The reason that the Missourian got behind the Little Free Libraries was because, a newspaper is all about having people that read and read well and enjoy reading. And so anything we can do to promote reading and to get good books into the hands of people in our community, that's really our mission behind promoting the Little Free Libraries.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Jonathan Amlong reporting.
Last year, one of the top complaints at our school was how people drove in the parking lots. Is this year a different story? Tess Marquardt decided to find out.
Exiting and entering the parking lot is much easier this year, thanks to more supervision.
We've decided as an admin team to put more people out in the parking lots to make sure that when you need to turn left, you turn left. When you're supposed to turn right, you turn right. A little bit more supervision so kids aren't going to be spinning their tires and stuff. And when you put adults out into a parking lot, most kids aren't going to want to stick around and hang out, so everybody leaves.
Incidents that happened during previous years led to this change.
Most of the time people just cut in front of you though and try to do burnouts and look cool, which is really immature.
People usually take turns going out the exits or whatever. Some people just whip around and don't pay attention, and I almost got hit at least 5 times.
Most of the people don't let you out and they just keep going, and then you just want to get out so bad.
Last year, it had got to the point where people no longer felt safe in the parking lots.
I was getting ready to go home and another kid was getting rushed to leave the parking lot, and he cut his wheel too quick and he hit me.
Anytime you put 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds behind a wheel, they tend to get on the gas a little bit much, want to spin tires, especially when their friends are looking around. And what people don't understand is you've only been driving for about 6 months to a year. There's kids walking around, there's other vehicles, we have middle school kids coming down. So that poses a big threat as far as someone getting hurt, and we've had several accidents out there.
The school has taken steps to ensure that the parking lots are more safe this year, and students notice the improvements.
I think they definitely improved because they're monitoring everything now with the parking lots, making sure that people are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Tess Marquardt reporting.
Just because you are not face-to-face with someone doesn't mean they can't see the words you write.
What's the point of being a vegan and fat?
You are always a letdown. You don't even have to be in the same room to make someone cry.
It'd be best if you just shut up.
Maybe that's why she's so fat. If you couldn't say it to their face, why would you say it at all?
LOL, what happened to you?
I can hear you chew. I probably hate you.
You are so self-obsessed. You're not
So
even that
annoying,
pretty.
I don't understand how your boyfriend puts up with you.
To learn more, visit Buddies Not Bullies online at www.buddiesnotbullies.org.
Geyser Farms is well known in our area for their produce and pork production. Recently they have branched out in a big way. Molly Eckelkamp has the details.
Everything in the room, we can tell you that it's a drug-free, pasture-raised animal.
An estimated 80% of U.S. cattle are injected with hormones to make them grow faster. Many people are bothered by that and want an alternative.
The regular grocery stores can't tell them how the stuff is raised or where it's coming from.
Beyond caring about the food we eat, Todd Geyser is also a huge supporter of local farmers.
If someone is on the farm making a living, our goal is to be able to try to make a more sustainable living with what they're doing. To be able to give them a better outlet to be able to get their product to market, because everybody's good at different things.
Sometimes this can lead to interesting food combinations.
An example, like the honey ice cream that we work with. She was making a salty caramel, and when I first started dealing with it, I said, you need to put bacon in that. And she goes, oh, bologna. That won't sell. It's her best-selling ice cream she's got.
Not only does the Farm to You Market sell ice cream, they sell other products as well.
Whether it's proteins, produce, pastas, ice creams, beers, wines, sauces, different things like that. Most everything you'll find here in the room is all things Missouri, as local as possible.
For more information about the Farm to You Market, go to their website at farmtoyoumarket.com or visit them at their address 5025 Old Highway 100, Washington, Missouri. For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Molly Eckelkamp reporting. Thank you so much for watching our show.
We are glad you joined us and hope you visit us online at www.bluejayjournal.com. Have a great day, Blue Jays.